It's been madly anticipated, but the time has come. We are joined live in the studio by Mr. MAKJ. How you going there, brother?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me.
Oh, bro, thank you for coming down.
Of course.
Now, MAKJ, for those of my listeners that don't know too much about you, would you like to just run down on that, where you're from, the music you're playing, what you're doing right now?
I am from a small city in California called San Luis Obispo. It's about 4 hours north of Los Angeles, so a majority of you guys hopefully know where Los Angeles is.
Yeah.
But I'm currently on my European tour. It's the Let's Get Beeped Up tour.
I like
that.
And
yeah, it's been going really well. Every show has been amazing. The majority of them have been sold out, which I gotta applaud all my fans over in Europe. It's been amazing.
Good stuff, man.
I'm not playing in the UK, which kind of sucks, but
for real?
Yeah, it was
man.
The markets were just very, very odd at the time. But
yeah.
I'm actually still playing in the UK if you want to consider the UK. I'm playing in Glasgow on Friday.
Yeah,
Saturday.
man, I still consider that the UK most definitely.
I'm playing at Arches on Saturday and Dublin on Friday, so it should be a good crowd.
Dublin, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you been to Ireland before?
I haven't,
bro.
It's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna knock your socks off. Yeah.
Everyone's been saying it's gonna be amazing.
I think so. So like, how long you been in the music game? Like, how you been doing music for now?
I've been DJing for about 10 years now, but producing only about a year and a half.
Only a year? Like,
so very new, yeah.
That much success in a year, bro?
I don't know how to say this. I'm very excited that it's been going this well, but
yeah.
I've definitely paid my dues in regards of DJing.
Yeah.
But in production, I'm still very new to it.
Wow, but that's actually blown me away because you've had some support from literally the biggest DJs in the world.
Man.
So
Thank
that's a big pat on the back there,
Thank
man.
you.
So like, what got you into the production side of things? What made you say, I want to switch?
It was more so of what the industry was becoming at the time.
Yeah.
You know what? When I was DJing back in the day, it was more so you had to be a DJ and then you would end up producing. But now it's you have to produce to become a DJ.
That's very true.
When that was starting to change up, I really realized that I needed to start making my original songs under MAKJ's title to become the artist I wanted to be, not just the DJ. I wanted to become an artist.
For real.
So for me, that was like the life-changing goal that I really needed to start producing and learning, music theory and kind of going from there. So after that, I just I bit the bullet and just sat behind a computer for about 5 months and learned how to do it. And
wow,
I guess it ended up pretty good. I'm definitely not complaining.
Definitely did, bro.
Thank you.
And what would you say is like the key element to your success musically?
Musically, I would have to say more of the support I've been getting from the bigger guys. I have to give my hats off to the dudes that really took the risk of putting me on the spot.
Yeah.
Hardwell, Tiesto, Avicii, just to name a few. It was just for me to have them kind of go, okay, he has some talent. I want to put him under my wing and kind of go from there. Has been amazing, man. I mean, I have to really thank them a lot for helping my career kind of unfold this way.
Yeah, well, that's inspirational.
Exactly.
That seriously is. I mean, at what point did it hit home? You think, wow, this is actually happening, like big time. Like you're getting support from these guys. When did you think, wow, I've arrived?
Probably in March of 2013, I was at Ultra and Hardwell debuted the Countdown on the main stage, and he turned around and he was like, come on stage with me, and I was like, wow, and it was one of those aha moments. I guess a light bulb went in my head saying, hey, I really do have a career in this. I mean, I'm gonna really push and try my hardest to make this my dream come true, you know. And that was definitely the big moment of my career, so I gotta give it off to Rob Hardwell for that one.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. That must have been like...
It was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing,
I can't even imagine the words. So, now the music that you're making, what would you say, like, the sounds that's influenced that as a whole, would you say it's something from your early musical background, you're using parts from it, or it's purely from the sounds of today?
You know what, I don't want to say it's from the sounds of today, but there's one big genre that's going around. It's the big room stuff, and that's what's really making kids who the artists people want to be, because that's the sound that everyone is enjoying right now.
Yeah. But
I haven't really been focusing on just trying to be like everyone else. I've been trying to venture off into different genres and working with people I would never work with. All the collaboratees that I've been working with have been people that I would never play their stuff in my sets.
For real?
Exactly. It's one of those things that makes you realize that there's more to music than just trying to work with the people that you admire.
Yeah.
I've been working with kids that just don't have a name.
Yeah.
But they have a different style that I was attracted to, and they're the type of music that I would want to play.
Yeah.
But in the style of music that I'm doing, you know, the clubs, the bottle service clubs, they don't like it. You know, like the down tempo stuff. And I'm working with them, and it's been a life-changing process because I've learned so much off them.
Yeah.
Then I probably would never have learned from the people that are producing the same style of music. So
No, for real.
definitely that. And also I listen to a lot of different genres in electronic music or just dance music in general. I always choose to listen to not 128, you know, it gets annoying after a while, you know, producing it and DJing and performing with it and doing everything that revolves around 128 to 130 is just, it will get annoying, you know. So
definitely
I listen to a lot of classic rock. I listen to a lot of just solo piano stuff.
Yeah,
gives me some melody ideas, you know. So definitely anything 128.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, bro. And like gigs wise, you know, like what's the biggest gig you've played now?
Biggest gig I've played, I would have to say, you know what, it wasn't the biggest, but it was probably the best. When it was on this tour, which is very random.
Really?
You know, and I'm not downing any of the European culture, but it was in Slovakia.
Bro.
And honestly, I've played in so many clubs around in the United States and Mexico, you know, around the world, in Asia. Yeah. And coming to Slovakia, it was an hour and a half from any public airport. You know, we had to drive from Vienna to Slovakia, and it was about an hour, 2 hour drive. And we're like, where are we going? You know, it's in the middle of nowhere. There's like these big windmills, whatever. And we get out to the club, and the guy's like, yeah, there's a line out the door already. Like, it's going to be amazing. And I'm like, okay, cool. I get to the club, and I was blown away. It was Ministry of Fun in Slovakia. Yeah. I've got to give my hats off to them. And it was like, no joke, the best production I've ever seen in my life. It was like full festival.
Seriously?
I mean, the lighting from the LED wall. The LED wall was so clear you could watch porn on the LED wall. Like, it was epic. So
you've got me beaming, bro. You see the excitement in my face. That
man,
smile is deep.
I went there for the first song I played. From the crowd to, they had like there was an LED floor. The sound was all acoustic. I mean, the monitors literally could have powered the whole entire place, but they were just DJ monitors. Yeah, amazing. Like, hats off to Slovakia, hats off to Ministry of Sound. So
yeah, but I mean, you just took me for the next question. I was going to say, what was your best gig, but that just,
you go on YouTube, you're going to be, you know, your mouth's going to be watering for sure.
How can we find that on YouTube?
Just you actually can type, just go MAKJ Ministry of Fun Slovakia, and there'll be a bunch of videos coming up, or just Ministry of Fun. Yeah. Cool. But so how long have you been on your tour now so far? It's been about 2.5 weeks now.
Yeah.
I've been Italy, France, Slovakia, the UK. You know, I still have Barcelona coming up. I have France again, Dublin, Glasgow. Yeah. So still a few amount of dates up, and I'm really excited for
Nice, bro. And how are you feeling on it? You feeling still pumped and fresh? Or is it working your heart?
You know what? I'm actually like now used to the jet lag. You know? So I'm good. I'm good to go. You know, it hasn't been. I'm used to the time zone. Every crowd's been different, so it's been a challenge for me as a DJ set to kind of evolve in my set. So every set's been different. Yeah. It's a good challenge, but I'm really thankful that there's a bunch of MAKJ fans here. You know. So
well, there is lots of them, bro.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. No, you should be proud, bro. It's a great achievement.
Thank you.
Also, like, something I was wondering on the way up here. Obviously, when you're around music constantly, you're doing it all the time, bro. You know, you hit that wall sometimes. And you're just like, you cannot pull inspiration from anywhere. What do you do to just like have your downtime and relax and just come away and just relax to inspire yourself again?
I go hang out with my mates and get a pint. Literally, that's what I do. I mean, when I'm in LA, I have. You have to be friends with people that are not in the industry that you're working in. That's one of the biggest points that, you know, I learned kind of through the experience I've had in DJing. Yeah. You don't want to be friends with someone. Yeah, you can have friends, but you're close friends that you really feed off energy with. Yeah. You don't want to be friends with someone that's always going to constantly be asking you about the industry that you're in. And it's like a job interview every time you want to go hang out with them. And it's like, I don't want to talk about what I'm doing. That's why I'm trying to get away.
Yeah, let's just go and have some fun.
So you have your mates that are just good quality people that don't talk about, you know, you talk about girls, talk about movies, talk about whatever besides what you're doing.
Yeah, I hear
you know what I mean? So definitely that will get my mind off of it. You know, just doing the simple stuff, watching TV for an hour and then going back in the studio with a fresh mind, or going outside, taking a walk, working out, the typical stuff, you know?
Yeah. No, I hear that, but it's needed sometimes.
It's needed,
yeah.
much needed.
Because as much as it's such a huge passion, and you know it runs through your veins, you just need to refresh.
You gotta take. I at least take an hour to 2 hour like meditation break every day if I'm gonna be in the studio.
Yeah.
Because it starts rotting your mind after a while. You know, you go close your eyes and all you're thinking about is like Logic, Ableton, or Keybase. You know? So it's you gotta take the breaks for sure.
What's your favorite? Logic, Ableton, or
I'm a Logic guy.
Yeah.
I got a Logic.
Well, MAKJ, obviously it's in the name, bro.
Of
Mac.
course.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. So now for the future, what's your plans for the future, bro? Like where you heading to be?
You know what? I'm trying to tackle this European tour. I have a full North American tour coming up.
Yeah.
Really excited about it.
that.
It's called the Peyote Tour. It's going to be all over the United States and Canada. But for releases wise, I have a track with Little John coming out. It's going to be really good. Yeah, it's going to be coming out on Ultra Music, which it'll be sub-licensed to Europe. So I'm really excited for everyone here in Europe to hear it.
Wicked, bro.
But it's going to be out end of February. There's no certain date yet, but it's going to be out at the end of February.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for that, bruv.
It's going to be good, man.
Look forward to it. So, see, out of all the tracks you've made, like I dropped Mad Max last week with Plump DJs, and bruv, the gaff went mental.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What track are you most proud of to date?
I'm not really proud of. I mean, I'm proud of my tracks, but I don't have a certain one that I admire. I'm always trying to, better myself for the next production.
Okay,
So
I hear that.
as of now, the track I'm working on, I'm really fond of this remix I'm doing for Benny Benassi. It's completely different from what I usually do.
Yeah.
It's very melodic, but also has that certain MAKJ sound into it. Mm-hmm. But I'm really excited for that one because it's something that I really spent a lot of time with the key work on it, doing the melody for it. Yeah. Because the vocal is so distinctive. It's a I don't want to tell too much about this remix, but it's Gary Go, which he sang over Cinema. That was Cinema.
Yes.
So hopefully it will be the next Cinema, and I'm really pushing for this remix. So
wicked,
it's going to be great, man.
Yeah, well, you got our full support when that drops, bruv.
Awesome.
So obviously everybody's got a little guilty pleasure track, yeah? I'm going to hit you with my It's Beautiful by One Direction. What's yours?
Ooh, I really love after watching the Grammys, it was good, but she got a lot of crap for it. But Lord, I love Lord. Her album was amazing, man. It was definitely something I could listen to all day. It's very relaxing music, so
wicked
for sure. That's my guilty pleasure.
But yeah, look, good stuff, man. So we got a mix coming up from you next, and what can we be expecting from that?
I do have my Little John track coming out on it. You'll definitely hear it. I got Mad Max in there as well, the countdown. Yeah. So there's a lot of good tracks and a couple unreleased ones. So
super.
Hope you guys are ready.
Yeah, man, we're definitely ready.
Awesome.
MAKJ, it's been superb to have you. Thanks very much for coming down.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to have some sweets and watch you mix it up.
Thank you, guys.
Superb, man. High five.
Awesome.
Woo. Awesome. Bye-bye.
Thanks.